Hey there, Vanessa here, co-founder of Doe, and I'm here with
Masha Titova. I launched Titov, my lingerie and accessories line, last year. My entire background is in apparel manufacturing, and I just felt like I could be doing something a lot more fun. And the products I have today are actually also sustainable, so that's a really big part of my mission, is to kind of get more fabrics out of landfills. And with the lingerie, the mission is really to accommodate as many women as possible. So we have
so many sizes.
so many sizes. We are sitting in about 40 different sizes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
You did not tell me earlier.
Yeah, so it's a lot, but it's been really great because we've been able to accommodate a lot of women. And it's all made out of really beautiful products and materials, and yeah.
That's amazing. Also, like, small world, right? You went to Mass Art.
Yes.
I went to Simmons here in Boston, so we actually
were
chatting earlier about
right down the street
the
from
highs
each other.
and lows of the colleges of the Federal.
Yes.
So this is just, I'm so happy to be here with you, and like the fact that we went to school in each other's backyards, and now like we're here building companies and going through.
It's amazing.
So also a little backstory. So you were in LA for a while.
Yes, I was. I was in LA working for BCBG Max Azria, and then I moved to working for Kanye's Yeezy line. So
nice.
It was exciting.
And then you built your kind of like your own like lifestyle brand. You're like,
yes,
this is my...
yeah. And I decided I really wanted to go into intimates and work with a lot more fun fabrics and materials that I am not very used to, but I wanted to give myself that challenge and just make things that make people smile.
Love it. Okay, now the fun stuff. Let's dive right in.
Yeah. So we have these sleep masks.
Look at this beautiful, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but it's like this sheer shimmery.
And so all the pouches and all of these fun fashion fabrics are made out of dead stock materials. So they would have been thrown out or just kind of just sitting in a warehouse somewhere not being used. Dead stock means a retailer might have bought a fabric that they weren't super happy with, or maybe they changed their idea as to what color the season was going to go, and then they ended up sitting on fabrics that they no longer needed.
I love the sustainability factor.
So,
and it's silk on the inside, right?
Yes, and then all the bands and silk are backed for all the sleep masks, and silk is material that's really hydrating for your skin. So you can't put cotton on your skin because after a night's sleep, the cotton soaks up all of the water. So your face is super dry. Where silk actually hydrates and it keeps your moisture in. So it's really, really good for your skin, and it's the same concept with the band on your hair. It keeps your hair from breaking and keeping it hydrated throughout the night.
Yeah, I actually just got silk pillowcases, my husband and I, because actually my husband grew out his hair.
Oh my god.
He has these curls, these like really thick curls down to here, like Jon Snow hair buns happening.
Amazing. And
we've been together 10 years. We just did it the past 2 years. So it's a whole new thing. And we got the silk pillowcases for his hair. But now I'm realizing all the benefits.
It's so great. It keeps it from breaking. Yeah. It's really, really great.
I didn't realize the benefits too with like your skin. That is so important. I just got a comment on this color. Like I just love this red. It's like this deep, like sexy shimmery red.
And when it hits just right on the light, it's like boom.
Can we like try to like?
Yeah.
Is it? There we go. We're getting some.
There it goes. Yeah.
Love that.
And then some floral nuggets, and also another one. This one isn't as sheer, but a little bit more out there in terms of color.
I love it.
Yeah.
And the lingerie you make as well is also, like you have one in these.
So I have one in that specific fabric, just because we have a lot of it. These ones we didn't have a lot of fabric, so we just kind of stuck with sleep masks and scrunchies. But yeah, this one is one of our core fabrics right now because we ended up kind of finding a large amount of dead stock of it and fell in love with it.
So how do you find dead? I'm just curious. Like, how do you find dead stock?
So there's a really amazing warehouse in Los Angeles, which is where I found the red one. it's just rows and rows and rows and rows of fabrics that otherwise would have just kind of been thrown out. So one of them, this particular fabric actually drove all the way from California to Boston with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
So
a cross-country road trip.
this had a
I
very
love
fun
that.
trip. And then other dead stocks, sometimes even if you ask a manufacturer for like a yard as a sample, technically you can't really make anything out of it. So that is also, it's a fabric that's gonna be wasted. So it could be anything from a quarter of a yard to half a yard, but if you're trying to make a dress, like you can't. And that's where the beauty of these smaller products come in, because you can really utilize like half a yard.
Because you also have these scrunchies too.
Yes, and then there's also newly founded a manufacturer, they're a nonprofit essentially, and they collect any extra fabrics from retailers, and then they either tear it up and create that padding that goes into couches and sofas.
Oh, nice.
Or if it's nice and like large yards, they'll resell it at a very, very reasonable price. So I've found great fabrics there, and I'm also working on donating my remnants to them so then they can put it into these couch stuffer.
I love that. That's like just a value that's instilled like throughout your brand.
Absolutely.
Like,
so
and these fabrics are beautiful. Like,
yes.
I'm gonna try to show this on camera. There's like this, like just beautiful sheer polka dot, and it feels so nice. Like it feels like.
I mean, when I do anything, I make sure I wear it, or I really have it close to my skin to make sure that nothing is irritable and nothing just bothers you. Like it shouldn't be that hard to find fabrics that kind of have that luxury feel and really make your skin feel great. So I feel like I spend a lot of time making sure fabrics are amazing.
Yeah. I also gotta comment on the accents. I love the little.
That's just
one.
like a me thing.
Yeah.
I love lime green.
I'm gonna share
Lime
this
green
here.
is just kind of like my key color in like
It's
life.
your brand color, like your personal brand
it's just
color.
my personal brand color, and I've had people like I've never worn all lime green, but I'll buy a lot of things that have accents of lime green. So like white sneakers with like a lime green accent, and I've had people like stop me on the street being like, I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure, but then I saw your sneakers and like it was definitely you, because you're the only one that is so obsessed with lime green.
I love it. It reminds me like it's just the neon, right?
It's just a little pop.
And just on the black or just these darker colors, it's so fun. Okay, want to get to the lingerie?
Yes. So speaking of lime green, one of our core styles, her name is Tamron, and
they're all named after women, right?
Yes. So they're all named after either amazing women that I look up to or actual friends, and a lot of times it's usually whichever friend modeled it, I'll just kind of name it after. So this is Tamron, and she's actually a professional dancer in New York City, and just really amazing.
Do you put their stories on your site? Like,
I'm working on it. I'll do little tidbits on Instagram and stuff. I just need to like kind of. There's a lot of girls right now, so I'm trying to work that out.
Because I could picture us like if you're in a store or something, like having like you know how some of them have those like second tags, and that's like
this is made by, or
it's so. That's so personal. I love it. I mean, you know what, Dara, like we're all about telling stories. So the fact that it's all named after.
Yeah.
And these are bralettes, so they come in like multiple, like for 32D to 36B.
Yes, correct. So right now in bralettes we have 11 different sizes, but because of the nature of a bralette, it stretches so much that you can get away with one size kind of accommodating 2 or 3 sizes. And so the largest cup size right now is a B, C, D, E, F. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
The largest size right now in bralettes is an F, but in our underwires, the largest cup size is an I.
Nice.
So
it's so important. And I mean, I'll say it on camera, me myself, I'm a 32F, and I've definitely had struggles sometimes finding
It's
lingerie
really, really
that
hard.
fits. Yeah, I've actually gone to wearing a lot of bralettes because sometimes it can just be easier to find
kind
a bralette
of,
than a structured bra.
Yep.
Do you want to pull out a couple more?
Yes, absolutely. So then this one is called the Emily, and we made her especially for Valentine's Day. It is a sheer leopard print, and it's just so much fun. We have been getting a lot of really great commentary on it, and the elastic is kind of our core piece. So this one's just a soft elastic, which is incredibly plush and soft.
It's like silky.
It's like it's really great. We sourced this out of Japan, so it's one of the only places I've been able to find this exact elastic. And then this one, when it's on, it kind of looks like it's floating in a way. So
interesting. So sheer.
So it's so sheer that it kind of
it's like
that it's just like floating on your skin.
that's so cool.
And most of our styles have this elastic, and we kind of consider it our core signifier of this is a Titov garment because of that elastic, just aesthetically. And then same thing with this bra. Also has that same floating elastic, but this specific bra is called the Emma and is made out of dead stock materials as well. So whenever we find something that is suitable to make a bra out of it, we'll also try to make the bras as sustainable as possible, outside of just the no waste, trying to really incorporate where we can the sustainability part.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just feeling this way. Yeah. I can't get over that this fabric is just thrown out. Like honestly, like as I'm feeling it, I don't.
There were maybe 2 yards left.
Wow.
But with bras, you can make so much with 2 yards.
Yeah.
So it was really nice.
It's beautiful. I love the accent here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's across the board. I love it.
Yep. So all of these styles fit exactly the same. They're all the same shape. It's just the little details and fabrics that end up changing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
So happy you're here in Boston and like down the street.
Me too. Very happy.
And everybody definitely go visit
Titov at
.com or
titoflabel.com and
titoflabel.com.
Titov Label on all the socials. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, we're there.
You're on TikTok?
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
I want to see some of these TikToks. I do.
But,
Well, thanks for joining us today, and thank you so much for coming in.